Hello everyone, my name is Pixel Riffs. Welcome back to the live streams. Decidedly Vanilla is here. And we're just going to hop right into it because I have the Minecraft window open right now and it might be getting dark at some point. Let me check. Yeah, the sun is up there. The sun is up there doing its thing. So, there we go. Yes. Welcome along. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am doing pretty well and I decided that I needed to go and gather some resources for a thing that I'm building for a decidedly vanilla video. So I thought I would share this with you guys because it's fun to chat whilst you're doing really boring stuff like this. It's nice to have some people to hang out with. So what do we got? Hello, Rogen, Pandis, Cyperbang, Borderphobia, Rogen again, apparently. I'm just reading down the list. Will, Treaty, Axe and Falcon, Brownie Bits Gaming, hello. 5 AM and you're finally able to catch a live stream. I feel like you should be catching some Zeds, buddy. You should be getting some sleep. But no worries, it's all good. Reggie Plays, hello to you as well if you're still hanging around. And Laren T, thank you for joining us. We're just going to hang out and chill today. We're going to have a good time. We're going to play some Minecraft. It's not going to be a particularly long stream or anything. I'm not going to go for any sort of marathon things. I'm just going to gather up some sandstone for a build and maybe start building it with you guys on camera. I'm not going to time-lapse it or anything in the live stream, but I need to go this way to the sand quarry. That's where we're headed. So let's go do that. 11 PM in Sweden? Really? In Sweden? Sweden's in Europe. Surely it's 11 AM in Sweden. It's 4:02 AM here. People are comparing times in the chat as always. Like it when chat is slow. Yeah, so do I. It's kind of nice to be able to talk to everybody instead of just have everything zip past, which, to be honest, has not happened to me that often because I'm not all that big. Shut up, seagulls! Jesus. Okay, the seagulls are a little bit antsy this morning. My neighbours have probably just thrown some bread out of the window. That's what they usually do around this time in the morning. So I think this is the sand quarry. And this is where we're going to get a ton of sandstone, hopefully. Because if everybody else has been digging out all of the sand, then all of this lovely sandstone is here for us. And this doesn't look like much of a sand quarry. Where is all the sand? Oh wait, it's over there. Okay, good. Because there's a savanna over there. It didn't really look like there was a great deal of sand to be had. But trust me, there is. I think people have been using this pretty regularly, and all of that is still sand. So yeah, plenty to be claimed. Plenty here to be taken away and used for stuff. Because, yeah, we don't have a particularly active server. There's people on here quite often. You know, I'll see other people probably every day, but it's not like Hermitcraft where there's like 7 or 8 people on at a time at its peak. You know what I mean? It's pretty chill, so we can at least be guaranteed some sandstone if we go out to the sand quarry. And, yeah, I have basically an empty inventory right now, so we're going to gather up some of this stuff. We're going to talk. We're going to listen to some music. Yes, I'm getting sandstone. Can you guess what for? And let's pop some music on in the background. There we go. Good times. There are no mods right now because, yeah, let's face it, I don't usually need mods on my stream. I can usually take care of any problems myself, and if mods do turn up, then that is fine. I have a few on the whitelist anyway, so it's all good. But then people don't tend to misbehave all that much in my streams, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Nightbot should be hanging around somewhere in the background as well, so that's all good. And I have a pretty hefty word blacklist as well, so anytime anything inappropriate gets said in the chat, you guys won't even see it. Getting sandstone to build with. Points for you. Well done. The Infiltrator strikes again, says Pixelriffs, I loved your woodland mansion. Thank you. I really enjoyed putting that together, and I might end up doing a couple of builds like that. I have a plan for not today's. If I was putting it out today, then I'd be panicking right now. No, I have a plan for this week's one chunk build. It's probably going to be a church or cathedral type of build, because I haven't done one of those yet, and people like building those in their worlds, so I figured I would lay out some kind of cathedral style build for you guys so that you can import it into your world or build it or do whatever you need to do. It's going to have buttresses, I imagine, but I haven't actually built it yet, so this is how far ahead of schedule I am. I had like a couple of builds that I designed while I was on holiday. The witch hut and the Japanese castle were mostly drafted when I was still over in America, and since then I have not stayed ahead of the game. My pickaxe is enchanted. It actually is. It's got efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. It's just that one of the things I've done in this texture pack is keep the kind of enchantment glint changes from B00100's texture pack, and I think they're also available in vanilla tweaks on Azuma Void's website. But yeah, you can change that subtly so that they still shine. If you look at the pickaxe in the corner, it's still shining. It just doesn't do it as often. It just happens occasionally. And I kind of like that, because that purple enchantment glint that happens on anything else that's enchanted is kind of intrusive and doesn't show stuff up as the actual colour that it is. It always makes everything look purple. Like, if you look at potion bottles, when they don't have that enchantment colour on them, they're all such diverse different colours. Like, I had no idea that splash potions of weakness were grey. I knew the particles were grey, but for all I could see, they were purple. And then when I ended up removing the enchantment glint, it turned out that they were grey, and I'd never known that before. So I kind of like having it like that. It helps me colour code things a little bit more when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not actually gathering up the sand right now because I have a ton of sand. So I'm probably just going to build some... I'm going to, like, carve out some kind of caverns, some ravines and stuff in the sandstone over here, and then people can come out here and clear the sand if they want to. But I have more than enough sand from terraforming the bottom of my jungle lake. You liked both of the Japanese-style builds, did you? That's cool, man. Like, yeah, I like designing stuff like that. It's not always going to be the most popular. Like, I was really happy with the amount of views that the castle video got to start with, but I didn't expect it to get like as many views as my medieval castle did, because it's a bit of a niche building style. Not everybody wants to build in a kind of Eastern, Japanese or Chinese style. Nobody really searches for that stuff as much as they do, you know, standard medieval stuff. The stuff that you can just build with basic resources like stone and wood. That tends to be what people search for the most, because that's what everyone collects in the early game in Minecraft. I really wish that there are some issues with the YouTube gaming chat right now, where I've got the chat window popped out here and it just isn't keeping up. It's really weird. It was doing this on the last stream as well, but yeah, the chat just isn't loading in new messages after a while, which is really weird. Built the mansion and the castle. The castle. I built the Marcel on my server. You built both of them, did you? That's really awesome. That's very cool. I always like seeing if you guys have Twitter or anything, like send me screenshots when you built something that I've made a tutorial for, when you built it in your world. Send me screenshots. I love getting stuff like that. If you don't have Twitter, my fan art email, as always, is available, fanart@pixelriffs.com. Really cool to see stuff like that as well. Loki does things. What have you missed? Not a great deal. I'm just getting sandstone. That's all that's happening on today's stream, and I might do a little bit of building with you guys. Might kind of work out a few designs for what I plan to build. Surprised you're not big in the YouTube community. You have so much potential, and your videos are great. Thank you so much. I imagine that things will pick up a little bit more as more people find my tutorials, because that tends to be what gets people through the door on a channel. I mean, I've grown. Like, I've more than doubled the amount of subscribers I have in the last month just from doing tutorial videos, and slightly from, like, promoting my channel on the Hermitcraft recap, but only a little bit has come from that, and the rest has all come from people searching my videos, getting them in suggested videos, that kind of thing. And if you guys think I deserve more subscribers, you can help out by sharing the channel with anybody who you think is interested, anybody who likes Minecraft. Casual self-promotion. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Should stream Destiny with Python. Yeah, the problem with streaming Destiny with Python is that I don't have an Elgato capture card. I don't have a means to stream Destiny through OBS. The way I capture footage for that game is by streaming it on its own and then recording my webcam and voice audio separately, and then adding them in afterwards when I edit the video. So I have some things I do in game to, like, sync up my audio and my Destiny footage, and then yeah, I can't live stream it. Python probably could, but I can't. And I don't know if he's interested in streaming it because he spends a lot of his time actually recording videos. He's like very much a YouTube guy, which is great because, you know, so am I, so it makes sense. Do I have a Facebook? I do not. I mean, I have a personal Facebook account, but it's not for Pixel Riffs, and I never use it. So, yeah, even if you found me on Facebook, you would not get any added value out of finding me on Facebook because, you know, it's been probably 3 or 4 months since I logged into Facebook, and that's because it was my birthday back in May, you know? Like, I don't use Facebook at all. That site is just trash now, as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's just full of advertising. It's got such a poor signal to noise ratio now. It's the problem with Facebook for me, is that, yeah, I don't get any information out of it because everything in it is just noise. If you like Facebook, then that's fair enough, but I'm just not interested at all. It's 5 in the morning and you're watching a Minecraft video. I've had late nights like that. When late night becomes early morning. I know that feel. But yeah, get some sleep if you can. If you can't, if you've got insomnia, totally understand. I had a case of insomnia when I was younger, and I understand that it kind of kicks your butt every now and again. Hello, you. Get wrecked. Get headshot. And fight. Attack. Nice. He got the business. Alright, I think that's all the sandstone I will need. For the time being, at least. I haven't got any shulker boxes or anything. We haven't even been to the end on this this server just yet, but we will probably do that this week, I imagine, because a few people have been champing at the bits to get shulker boxes. Only use your Facebook for games. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have a Facebook login or something in a game, then that sort of makes sense, but yeah, if you're actually logging into Facebook to play games, yeah, definitely not my thing. How many one-chunk tutorials do I have? I think we're at 13 now, maybe 14. I think maybe this week's video is going to be the 14th. Do I play on Pocket Edition? No, not really. I've not done a great deal of Pocket Edition. I've only recently got a phone that is capable of playing Minecraft. But even then, I played the Windows 10 edition on this computer because it's basically the same as Pocket Edition, right? But yeah, I don't really play it that often. I did a short series on that and then decided that it wasn't worth the bother because I could play on multiplayer servers and I didn't really have the time to do both. Core, hello, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Core Zion is in the chat. Currently a registered citizen of these United Kingdoms. Welcome along, buddy. How are you? If you guys don't know what's going on with Core right now, he's applied for a British passport because he's just moved here, and his, you know, legal proceedings for that are all going through. And yeah, very exciting to have him as a member of the British public. What is the thing on the bottom right? That is subtitles. Yeah, it's subtitles. They are there for anybody who is hard of hearing, and it also really helps when you're caving because you can hear when bats are happening and stuff. Like if you hear a bat in the subtitles, which you might not hear in game, especially when I've got the sounds turned down as low as I have, so I don't have to wear headphones. Dang it, there are always monsters. Yeah, so it really does help with caving quite a lot. There's probably a spider somewhere around. It's usually a spider. If it's not a spider, then it's a creeper. The footsteps are mine, so where is this thing? Zombie groans. Where is zombie at? Yeah, there's definitely a bat around, but they don't count. Zombie. 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 Where are you, friend? Where you at? I want to kill you. Probably too far away right now. Get in the bed. Yes, there we go. Shipwreck is beautiful. Thank you. I'm really proud of the shipwreck on this server. This is probably one of my favourite builds that I've ever done ever. And that is saying something. Because I built a lot of cool stuff. Alright, let's do the next part of this, which is probably going to involve me grabbing a chest from somewhere, working on stuff while you wait, and watching the wonderful stream. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We got some blue concrete powder. We need to convert some of that. Or maybe I'll just leave it how it is. I don't know. I've got some blue wool and stuff as well, so that could help. There. I need a chest. That's what I need. I need a chest somewhere. Do I have any spare? Yeah, I've got some spare wood here that I can use. Let's get out here and let's dump everything in a chest, and then I will need some shears, which I'm pretty sure I have around somewhere. Surely I have them. Still so weird seeing green beds. Yeah, I'm still not quite used to them myself. I'm planning on digging with the sandstone, building a thing. I will explain this a little bit more in my latest YouTube episode, which is probably going to go up once we've actually built this stuff. But I'm building a storage area, basically. I'm building somewhere that I can store all of my blocks and items and whatnot. Where do I get the music? The music is all from freemusicarchive.org. There are a bunch of artists there that license their music under Creative Commons, so you can use it in basically whatever you want as long as you give them credit, and they are usually credited in the descriptions of my YouTube videos. So I've got 5 lapis in here as well. Where did I get that from? Did I just enchant something on my way out? Probably. Probably I did. So yeah, I think in the chest over here I have some shears, but the fact that I'm going back and forth like this to get items and stuff is basically why I need to build a storage unit. It's not going to be like an automated thing or anything, because I'm not really a redstone guy. I don't really feel like watching a tutorial on stream so that I can automate it. It's just going to be a bunch of chests, at least for the time being. Maybe I'll end up automating it in future, but I kind of want to be able to design some of that stuff myself. So yeah, maybe I will end up tinkering with some stuff in creative mode and seeing if I can redstone a thing very clumsily. Look at these horses just bobbing around. And it's nice that we get squids in here as well. It helps everything feel a little bit more alive if they're like swimming around the kelp and stuff, occasionally dying in the sugarcane because it counts as an air block. That whole shebang. Now where did I put that chest? This is the problem with having a jungle base too, is that you just lose everything once you put it down. There it is. Okay, fantastic. So I'm probably going to start clearing out some of this stuff by the... Really, seagulls? By the shoreline of the lake. And we can clear out the jungle trees, and some of these leaves will despawn on their own, and some of them we just need to take out the odd log here and there, and the rest we will shear, because as you can tell, I've been using leaves for stuff, and we'll use them for the hanging garden style build that I have planned here as my storage unit. What? Get out of here. What are you doing? What's she playing at? Do you see that one shot with that axe though? Oh my gosh. That baby zombie did not know what hit him. Man, the seagulls really came out to play today, didn't they? They are not letting up out there. Build a one-chunk storage house. No, I'm thinking a little bit bigger than that. Like, not everything I do has to be in one chunk. I like the fact that it's kind of like, it's what I'm known for now. I'm fine with that. People calling me one-chunk man and stuff. That's cool, but I don't want absolutely everything I do to be a one-chunk build, you know? Like, I want to build bigger sometimes. Like, that thing out there in the lake, that thing over there, definitely not in one chunk, right? Yeah, one chunk robot dinosaur, not happening. No, sir. Not enough detail. That's the problem, I think, with one chunk things, is that you have a very limited amount of room for detail. And that's good for the tutorials, because it means that I can put together a tutorial in a shorter amount of time when I'm not having to focus so much on detail. We can put in a couple of little things and then that's it. But then when it comes to actually building stuff the way I want to build it, I would put in way more detail than that. Especially in the interiors and stuff, you know, I would work really hard on that stuff, and it would take forever to explain what I'm doing. So I don't usually. Have some plans for making the one chunk apartment bigger? Yes, that sounds cool. I mean, go for it. That's the cool thing about some of the builds that I've done. They are expandable, and I encourage people to play around with them a little bit and add their own touches to it if they aren't actually restricted by the building area. Because I'm giving myself that limit as a completely arbitrary thing. Like, unless you're on a towny server or something, there is no real benefit to building stuff within a single chunk. You just do it because it's a fun restriction, and in my case because it keeps tutorials nice and short. Like, I've only had one video that's gone over 10 minutes when I've been explaining how to build it so far. So yes, but if you want to expand upon those, if you think one chunk isn't enough for what you have in mind, go for it. Put it out there, be creative. So much cocoa bean. I tell you what, we could even use lapis blocks in this as well. If I'm going with the sandstone and blue kind of color scheme is basically what I have in mind. We could even end up using lapis blocks for it. It would be a bit of a waste, but we could do it. To my friends, you're officially the Hermitcraft recap guy. Yeah, that is unsurprising. That's the other thing I'm known for. If I'm not One Chunk Man, then I'm the guy from the Hermitcraft recap. Which is funny, really, because Zloy is the one who does 90% of the work on the Hermitcraft recap. I guess maybe it's more like, you know, 75-25 now. But he's definitely the one who does more of the work. So he's the Hermitcraft recap guy, if anything. I'm mostly the voice. Not just a pretty voice. I do a little bit of work on the script now, which I didn't used to do before when we started, but still, Zloy is the man. Good morning, Floco Plays MC, welcome along, great to have you on board. Thank you for checking out the stream. Hope you have a wonderful time here. And I hope I can get some more of these trees out of the way, because I'm running out of my shears. They just bust. There we go. And there's ghost blocks everywhere, of course there are, because Minecraft cannot just function like a game. Alright, let's throw out this grass. Don't need the grass. Gather up the leaves, and we'll pop them in a chest over here somewhere. But I need to go and get more shears because I can't waste blocks in this game. I have to have the leaves. I need them for all of this. And we'll probably end up using a lot of them in the build anyway. You have solar power and you've now run out. Okay. Have a good one, Borderphobia. Thank you for joining us. A one chunk wizard tower / base. Yep, that's on the list. That's definitely on the list. I've done a witch hut. Do you think I'm not doing a wizard tower? It's going to happen, don't worry. I enchanted the shovel before we came out here, and I've, like, not used it in the slightest. I'm going to put it back in there. Okay. Where's my iron? I think it's all in my ender chest now. Yep, okay. Let's make 2 pairs of shears. There we go. Nice. Just gather a few more leaves. Fix your game, Jeb. Yeah, I tell you what I want them to fix, which they probably won't ever, but excuse me. When they did this for glass blocks, I was really happy, and I was hoping they would do it for other stuff as well. But this water texture on the edge of leaf blocks and stuff underwater, I really want them to change that. I think it would look so much better if they changed that. But obviously, yeah, it might turn out to be a little bit more complicated than we think, so the texture pack is lively default. I've changed the water texture a little bit so it's a different colour. It's a colour that's closer to the default texture pack. And the dark oak and acacia leaves, which are around there somewhere, yeah, that's the acacia. I think there's dark oak out there somewhere, is from BW100's texture pack. And the changes to enchantment glints are from BW's texture pack as well. So I'm thinking around here is where we're going to start. But this build is going to be kind of large and go further back. It's just going to have enough room for a bunch of my chests, basically. So I'm not really sure how far to go with this, but we can always add trees back in later. That's the thing. Like, not having enough room is going to be a problem, but we can add leaves and trees back in anytime we like. One chunk clock tower, already done that. And I've built it on this server as well, so if you haven't seen that, I don't know what to tell you. You guys can probably check that out elsewhere on my channel if you have the time. But I've done a clock tower already. One chunk prison. I think I have a prison on the list. At least a jail. Yeah. I was thinking about doing some more stuff that's themed, like having like a pirate jail or something like that. You know, something that's a little bit less kind of harsh modern reality kind of jail. Because modern jails don't look all that interesting. From what I've seen on the TV, obviously, never been inside a jail myself. But Pixel Riffs, The Fugitive, playing Minecraft. But no, I've never been inside a jail, but I think the modern-looking jails don't look all that interesting, whereas in Minecraft things automatically look like they have a kind of fantasy style to them because, I mean, you're building them all out of blocks, and you know, there are certain materials that you work with, and there are skeleton horses, you know, everything's got like a fantasy kind of theme to it a little bit. It's a very specific type of world. And yeah, building like an ordinary looking jail might not work out so well, but building like a pirate themed jail, that I'm more interested in. That has character, at least. Is this going to be a short stream? Yes, probably. I need to work on my episodes, so this is just me kind of preparing stuff outside of that. And I'm not sure if I'm even going to release this stream because, you know, you'll see the progress that I've done in the episode anyway, so this is just for us. Just for you guys and me. You won't really miss anything if you miss any of this stream. This is probably just going to be me clearing out this little area full of leaves and stuff. Old Western themed jail from cowboy times. Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking of. Like, I have a couple of Western style builds planned, like saloons and whatnot. You know, that kind of thing. That's what we're aiming for. That's a little bit more like it. I think we need to go bigger on either side too. Like, I'm clearing out more of the jungle than I expected to here, but you guys are going to need to be able to see this build, and then I can put trees back. I keep repeating that to myself because, yeah, I have trouble working with terrain when it comes to, like, removing stuff, because I always like the way Minecraft terrain looks. I never really want to change it all that much, but then you've kind of got to in a jungle because there's so much automatically generated stuff. There's so many trees and everything around that you have to do something about it, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. This feels really weird clearing out a huge area of this, but it's going to be for a good build, so we'll get around it. Have I met Mumbo Jumbo? No, I've never met anybody from Hermitcraft in person. I've never been to Minecon or anything like that. I've never been in like a meet and greet line or anything. Never done anything like that. See? Zombies coming up from the lake. Have I explained this to you yet? That zombies are spawning in my sugarcane? Because if I haven't, I feel like it is something you should know. But I did mention it in the episode, so you guys will probably see that if you watch that. But yeah, there are 2 tall sugarcanes down here that have a light level of 0. Or 4 in this case, or 7 in some of the other cases. And mobs are spawning inside the sugarcane. Which is really weird. I didn't think they could do that. Apparently they can do that. So yeah, it's been a very confusing time, me figuring out what on earth is going on there. One chunk mountain outpost. Interesting. Tell me more about this mountain outpost. Because I feel like some of the stuff I'm trying to do is, with the one chunk build especially, is figure out what people are looking for when they search for Minecraft builds. Basically so that more people can find my channel and find the stuff that I build. So I'm looking for frequently searched Minecraft builds, and I don't know how many people are searching for, you know, one chunk builds in general, so it's usually just the actual building itself. So if people search for like how to build a castle in Minecraft, then they come up with my castle video. I'm trying to do more stuff like that where people can find my builds very easily. So yeah, I don't know if many people are searching for Mountain Outpost, but it could be a possibility in future. Like, I'm not short of ideas. That's the thing I think people are not quite getting, is that I have a ton of ideas for these. I'm just trying to figure out what is going to be the most in demand, you know? Pretty sure mobs don't spawn in sugarcane. You would think that, but I've seen a zombie spawn in there. Like, they treat it as an air block. Sugarcane is an air block. And I have seen a zombie pop up in one of those, and I thought there was a cave underneath here or something. And there are caves down there, but there is no surface access to the caves. Otherwise there would be water flowing down into it and stuff. But I've seen a zombie spawn in one of these sugarcanes and then just, like, float up to the surface. Happens more when it's daytime, of course, because the local light level means they're not spawning in the jungle. One chunk builds are amazing. You don't even know how you come up with the ideas. I've got a big long list of stuff. And like I said, part of it has been me going to the YouTube search and typing in how to build and then looking at what comes up and thinking, yeah, I could build that. It's actually a pretty good way of doing research, is to, like, just let the algorithm do the work for you. Ugh, there's always one, isn't there? There's always one block. There we go. Get wrecked. No. There we go. Yes. There. Lovely. I don't like flowing water in this texture pack, especially because I love the water texture, but when it flows, it just doesn't look like it's actually flowing. Like, there's no texture to the water there. And here, and here, and here. Yeah, there we go. It's all filled in. Water physics are tough to deal with. They're so annoying. Let's put the grass in there. Why not? It's just going to turn into dirt anyway. Do a castle watchtower. Yeah, a tower or something like that is probably going to be on the list at some point. I think I can throw in here. Not really. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I'm just starting to run out of space a little bit. Let's convert some of this wood into chests while we think of it. Let's double up on this chest here. Boop. It's facing the other way now, which is a bit weird, but there you go. Don't know why I'm keeping the rotten flesh, but anyway. Yeah, a couple more trees out to either side, and I reckon we'll be good for space, at least to begin with. Run out of shears again, though. Let's go grab some iron. One chunk cafe or a hotel. Yes, those are the plans. I posted a poll on Twitter yesterday asking if people wanted me to do like continue to do a variety of builds, like something different each week, or if they wanted me to do a theme. And the reason for that was I was considering doing a thing where I build like 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8 one chunk builds around like a city theme. And then the idea is that they all fit together and you can put them together like a city block. Like, you could really quickly spawn in a city block just by putting down the structure blocks and having the builds just kind of pop up. So it would be like apartment block, cafe / bakery, hotel, skyscraper, apartment block, shop. Like, just in a row. And then you could spawn them in as randomly as you wanted. And then they would make like a city block pretty quickly. And then there'd be another one chunk like road or something. So I might work on doing that, but then still pepper different styles of builds throughout. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I didn't explain this thoroughly enough on Twitter, and if I explained the city idea, people would be more on board, but people overwhelmingly seem to want variety. Like, they didn't want everything to be like, you know, all city this like couple of months and then all something else. They kind of wanted bits and pieces of everything. How much time does it take me to come up with a one chunk build? To come up with them, it varies, because, you know, you've always got to have ideas flowing. So yeah, sometimes I think, yeah, no, that'd sound really great, and then actually drafting the builds takes a little while. Like, I guess it'd probably take, you know, couple of hours to come up with something that the important thing is, it's not I'm coming up with a build, it's that I'm coming up with a build that I can then reproduce in a tutorial. So it's got to be straightforward enough that people will be like, yeah, I can build that. That seems achievable, especially now I know how to build it because he's telling me how to do it. So it's got to seem like something that is achievable for other people to build, which is why you won't see my best building work necessarily going into these one-chunk builds. Like, it won't be the best looking thing you've ever seen in Minecraft, but it's something that's just like, it seems attainable to people who don't really have as much confidence in their building skill, is the idea. It's to get people thinking about how they build and how they use materials and stuff, and to give people inspiration while still providing them with a tutorial that they can copy. So that aspect of it sometimes takes a little bit longer, just making sure that it's straightforward enough that I'd be able to explain how I built it. And that's the bit that takes the longest, is making sure the build is like that. But then, yeah, actually building them probably takes, yeah, a couple of hours, and then I have to deconstruct it and take a bunch of screenshots, rebuild it with replay mod running so that it's capturing what I'm doing. And so making the video for them takes probably the longest. I'd say it takes me around a day to create a one-chunk tutorial, which is why having support from Patreon is important, because I'm dedicating a substantial portion of my time to this, and I would otherwise not be getting paid for it. You know what I mean? So I kind of have to, I have to make sure it pays me like work. Otherwise, there's not going to be enough point in me doing it, you know? I'm going to take out this big tree as well. It's going to give me a ton of jungle wood. Witch Hut build was the best build you've seen in Minecraft. Thank you so much. I was really happy with the Witch Hut, and I was kind of disappointed that more people didn't watch it, but like I said, not everybody is searching for how to build a witch hut in Minecraft, not least because witch huts already exist in Minecraft. You know, they're automatically generated. You don't need to build one. And not everybody is looking to be a witch, but I really liked how that build came together. I love the chicken legs. I was really happy with the chicken legs. What did buses look like in America, and what do they look like in the UK? America doesn't really have that many buses. They're not as big on public transport because their country is so big that it takes a while to get anywhere. You see Greyhound buses, which go kind of from major city to major city and state to state, occasionally. But buses in California, you don't tend to see them all that much. They're just SUVs. People just take their own cars everywhere. In the UK, they look like... They're not always red like London buses. They come in a variety of colours. They are usually two-storey buses. And if you live in my neighbourhood, they are usually the worst buses. Like, they're kind of old and the seats are all kind of torn up and shoddy and stuff. But they get you where you're going, so I can't argue. What do I think about the Better Together update? I'm really happy that they are putting together a bunch of different Minecraft versions so people on different consoles and the Windows 10 version and stuff can play together. I feel kind of sad for PlayStation players that Sony is not involved with this, but then again, Sony has this commitment to player safety, which is unlike anybody else in console gaming right now. Like, they are really committed to making sure that players, younger players especially, are safe on their platforms. So I have a certain amount of respect for Sony. Maybe, you know, some kind of compromise could be reached at some point. I feel bad for PS4 players who won't be able to enjoy that update to the extent that everybody else is. But it's bringing a bunch of other stuff besides the actual, you know, cross-platform play aspect to it. I won't be participating myself because I don't have an Xbox One, and even though I have the Windows 10 update on here, I'm not really a casual Minecraft player. Like, if I'm playing Minecraft, it's for my channel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't tend to just hang out and play Minecraft a great deal. Chattering Dragonite, hello, how you doing? Yes, I have a Patreon server, I'm Ricky. If you head to patreon.com/pixelriffs, you will find out all about that. Buses in the US are single story, and there are a number of different companies that make them, so they all look different depending on which company the city buys from. Yeah, that's kind of the case over here as well. I mean, there is one major bus manufacturer, I guess, which I think is Leyland DAF or something like that. But yeah, the buses all kind of look the same in terms of what sort of vehicle they are, but they look different colours because the different bus companies run them with different colours. Anyway, it's not that interesting. Cody McAwesome, hello, early morning Tuesday stream indeed. Yeah, I had some stuff to get done for a Decidedly Vanilla episode, so I felt like gathering some sandstone, and now I've done that, I should probably change the title of the stream, because now we're just into the building phase of it. So what I plan to do is have, like, there's a flat area up here, which actually might have to be one block higher, so I might actually bring this out again, like about here. We're going to end up digging some of this out anyway, but I may as well just put it in here as like a placeholder thing for now. So it's going to be about there. And let me grab some more turf and pop this down. So about here. We'll square it off for the time being so it doesn't look natural, and then I'll know where I'm building up to. So it's going to be to about here. Yes, that looks good. And then we can clear out the rest of this. And we're going to build this kind of hanging garden style thing over here. It's going to look pretty good, I think. And it's going to have several tiers of it, so as of about here we can chop this out. Ten out of 10, too colourful. Skeleton Horse is going to be the foreman for this build. It's just going to be hanging out here watching what I do. Chill, buddy. And your friend up there as well. I don't think any of them are traps now. I think I've fought all the 4 horsemen I need to. Would I ever collab with someone like Grian or Mumbo? Are you kidding? Of course. Would they ever collab with me? Different question. Grian is notoriously like picky about who he collaborates with. Can I please kill that horse? No! Why would I kill the horse? It's not hurting me. But yeah, the problem with Grian and Mumbo is that they're both very, very busy people. Mumbo seems to be kind of losing interest in Minecraft in general, and how true that is, I'm not entirely sure. Like, he may yet be, you know, he may still be really interested in pursuing Minecraft as a thing, but he seems so concentrated on filming and stuff right now that I'd have a better chance to collaborate with him if I was a filmmaker than I would as a Minecraft guy, you know? So yeah, the less said about that, the better, though. I think Mumbo's just got his own business going on right now. And yeah, they're really big channels, and their reputation could be hurt very easily by collaborating with the wrong person, so I understand why they are a little bit cautious about these things. That is absolutely fine. I would absolutely collaborate with some other people who are, you know, part of Hermitcraft and everything, and, you know, that could still happen in future, you never know. There's some stuff on the horizon. Potentially, we'll see. We'll see. What version are we in? 1.12. Good old Minecraft 1.12. Now, I think up the center here, I want like a... I want a staircase. I want a pretty solid sandstone staircase, probably 3 wide, so like there. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this once it hits the lake, but we'll figure that out in a second. Instead, what we'll do first is sandstone stairs like so. We're just going to get a basic layout right now, and then obviously we'll do some stuff to make this a little more creative. Like, for example, yeah, you know, if I get some lapis blocks, I'm not going to regret putting lapis blocks in here. I can trade lapis with Desmond, it's all good. I should join next year's Hermitcraft. Yeah, that... It's funny when people say stuff like that and assume that it's just something you can do. Like, yeah, you guys know that Hermitcraft is an invite-only server, right? So they have to ask me to join. I can't just be like, hey guys, let me join Hermitcraft, and they'll be like, okay. No, they have to consider me, that everyone in the group has to agree that I'm a good addition. I have to, like, bring something to the server that people don't already have, in a way, you know, like either a reputation or a building style or something that is different from what they have, and I just have to be a good fit for the community. And I don't know if I am those things to them. Like, they have not approached me about joining or anything, so I can't really talk about anything like that. I can't really speak to what their process is. I know that Azuma has to invite. Yeah, like, it's not even just Azuma. I mean, he's the admin. He is kind of like the face of Hermitcraft, as it were. But everybody else behind the scenes has to make a decision as well. So, you know, ain't up to me, and I'm not gonna dwell on it. Once it's out the lake, I could make a dock. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what that would look like here. Because of the build style I'm going with, it's not just like I could have a wooden dock and that would be it, you know? Like, I kind of like this sandstone feel to it. And that's already looking like, oh, hey, there's going to be something here, which is good, because whenever I clear out an area like this, I get kind of like, does this look like it's going to work at all, you know? Like, lapis, here we go. Here we go. That's still blue concrete powder. What am I doing? Lapis, thank you. Gosh, okay. And yeah, lively default makes the lapis look a little bit bluer as well, so yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how that affects that. Now, if we go like this, corner stair in there, and should we put a lapis block in there, or should we go blue concrete for that one? Let's see how that looks. Just because I'm like the amount of expense here compared to what's actually on display is what I'm concerned about. Will actual blue concrete look better? Let's find out. It's certainly a bluer color. It's got less of that grain involved in it, which means it's a deeper blue. But is that going to look any different? Of course, that's a... I was thinking that was a solid block, and it's a sand block. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's... it's going to be quite so good. Yeah, this is a tricky one. We'll see. We'll work with it for now. We'll do that, and we'll work with it as we go. I might put lapis blocks in those corners, but I don't need to worry about it just yet. And then yeah, we can do stuff like this. Want to have this lapis thing going up here. In fact, we could probably put this one block back, so it's less obtrusive to the staircase at the start, because I still want to be able to, you know, run up this thing. So let's put it back here. Let's do this, and you can still have the corners kind of flow in like that. Like so. Potentially. And it's going to look kind of weird the way it stacks, but that creates a bit of texture. It's kind of nice, that. I like that. I'm going to convert a bunch of this concrete powder while I think about it. Let's swap that in there and just do it over here. Got to be looking in the right direction. Rupert Roxburgh just joined the stream. Hello, welcome. Welcome to you. Your name is Jeff. Normal concrete works for you, not watered. Watered concrete. It's an interesting way of putting it. Alright. Let's see if I can grab all of the concrete that just, like, it flies out everywhere. That's my problem with the concrete. I think I got all of it, though. I think that should be good for now. I spot the odd block here and there. Like, how did that one get down there? Seriously? Come on. Work with me here. Thank you. Yeah, you always spot the odd one or two that's just been flung out at the time. Let's take the lapis out for the moment and put all blue concrete in there and see how that works. See if it works better as like a more cohesive thing. Like that. Yeah, see, to me that is just too bland at this point. Like, I want the texture of the lapis block at this point. So we'll go with that for now. And then maybe should we do outside corners like that? So it kind of steps up towards the middle, potentially. And just have it kind of curve around a little bit. Not quite an imperial staircase, but close enough. Yeah, okay, I can see this going okay. Sort of need to even out what's going on here. Maybe we should add some slabs in here and there as well, I don't know. But for now, like that. And line this with concrete. And what we need is some like blue glass or something in here. Why am I breaking that with shears? I don't know. Yeah, and some blue glass can go in there and it's going to look kind of interesting. I don't know. I'll work on this bit later. Because right now we have this section to design. Now we need pillars on either side. That's definitely something we need. So should we do it normal sandstone or should we do sandstone like the chiseled variants or the smooth variants? And is it going to be either side like that? Let's put some slabs going into the water so that I can actually be at the bottom of the staircase for the moment. Like that. Or maybe like that. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting weird. I don't need to, I don't need to put so much effort into that. Like so, maybe? I get distracted by stuff like this. I'm like, what can I do there just to make that pop a little bit more? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so smooth, going for an Egyptian look. Well, kind of, yeah, more Babylonian than Egyptian, but yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Let's go 2 blocks of smooth sandstone up like that and see what... I don't normally work with sandstone a great deal because I don't really like the way it tiles. But, you know, we can come to terms with that. That's not too bad. I think we'll probably stagger it in a little bit like that with the regular sandstone like this. And then have that come up higher. And have an archway. Basically, there's going to be a lot of archways in this build. Don't need that. Not that. Yeah, so you come up here and you're just walking through this big archway into... There's going to be like hanging garden bit over here, hanging garden bit over here, but underneath, that's where all the storage happens. That's the idea. And again, the problem with sandstone is that because there are variants and stuff, it means that there's stairs that match this, but not that. You know what I mean? There's not smooth sandstone stairs. It needs to be one higher, doesn't it? Yeah. Needs to be one higher. Let's go one there, and then start the sandstone stairs like so. Like so. Like this. Like that. It doesn't even need to be a closed-off arch. Hello? Like the way they just sidle into view like that. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a closed-off arch. It could just be like that. I kind of like that as a design. Like, you'll always see people just close off the top of those archways, but if you look at that from a distance, that looks like something. That looks like something. I don't know if it ain't perfect, but it's something. That's what we like. We like a bit of something. Now, if we maybe bring this out, yeah, that's going to be one there, and then 2 smooth sandstone on there. So you've got the smooth sandstone kind of descending by 1 block each time. That's the idea. That's the idea. And of course on this side it's blocked by the chest. So I'm gonna have to build around that, but we'll deal with that later. I can do without the chiseled sandstone for now. And then we could probably put in some slabs and things over the top, maybe. Dang it, there's a wood block in there, isn't there? Ah, the worst. Hate it when that happens. So let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh wait, no, that was my pillar. I don't even need to do that. What am I doing? Okay. So we can get rid of those. And then on either side here and here, there's going to be like the lower tiers of our hanging gardens kind of thing, which is going to be more water. The water from these is going to run down into the lake. So it looks like there's a water source somewhere. You know what I mean? That's the idea. That's the idea. What time is it? It's about 10:55. Okay, cool. Not to worry. I found out this about Americans when I was last there on my visit, and it's something I probably should have known having living with my wife for a while, but they don't tend to say time in terms of like 7:15 or like 2:45. They always say like 10:55. It's not like 5 to 5. It's 4:55. Which is kind of strange to me. And I mean, I know people are used to like military time or whatever, but I never say like it's 20:55. I always say it's 8:55 or 5 minutes to 9. In America, they're just like, straight up tell me the time. Like it's 3:46. Not like, it's about 3:45. It's a little strange. I need to refresh my chat. Sorry, guys. I'm aware that you guys are saying stuff, but the last thing that comes up on my screen is an old message. I think maybe when the chat moves too fast, YouTube Gaming's chat just kind of freezes up. It's weird. Oh, it's Loy. Hello. See, if I hadn't refreshed my chat, wouldn't even known he was here. Sad. That. Very sad. Hello. How are you? You're getting by? Hope you're doing alright. Let's put some pillars in down here. Let's do some of this. Copy the design we had up there, make some more smooth sandstone because we'll need it. We'll go 1 block and then 2 of the smooth sandstone. Actually, yeah, it kind of goes 2 regular sandstone, 2 smooth sandstone, and then a regular one again, like that. We'll do that further down here, and it's broader, so we'll still be able to look up towards that. Yeah, that's alright. That's looking alright. Here. Oh, wrong one. That's 2 regular sandstone, 2 smooth, 1 regular. Nice. I think they need to be a little bit higher. Or maybe the outside can come out. Maybe, but we need to start working on the... There's going to be little archways down here as well. So we'll do the inverse here, like that. Yeah, like so. None of this is really going to make a shred of difference. But I just like to keep things straight in my head. Like that. And then 2 regular sandstone, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 regular. Yeah, like that. That works. And then we need to do the same over here as well, I guess. So we'll put a light in there because why not? And then 2. That's 1, 2, and then 1 on top. Like that. There are people who are not YouTubers on Hermitcraft. Nope. Pretty much everybody on Hermitcraft is a YouTuber. It's a content creator server. And yeah, I need more. I was going to say curved sandstone. I'm like, what? What is that? That's a new block. Curved sandstone for 113. I meant smooth sandstone. That's what I meant. There we go. Shomesh from Mauritius. Welcome along, Mauritius. Wow. Heard it's a beautiful place. Never been there. Okay, so we have these structures on either side, and yes, right now this is looking very, very sandstony. That's going to change. And I really wish we had Prismarine. Prismarine would be perfect for this, for what I have in mind, but, you know. What if Lakosaurus is protecting an underwater villager civilization? Yeah, I'm not sure how long underwater villagers would last. They'd need scuba gear, which I am not prepared to give to them at this point. Can we do like so? Yeah, and then that's where blue concrete comes back in, because then we pop this up the middle like this. See, I still want more lapis blocks in here. Lapis or prismarine, something with texture, but blue concrete will do for now. And we're going to be putting water in front of this anyway, so like that. Kind of. I kind of wonder if we can do something a bit more like that. You know, that's looking alright. That's looking better. Not quite as bad as I expected it to be, which is always a bonus. Put squid heads on them, they'll be fine. If only it worked that way. Can you imagine? Having a squid head on, like, conferred underwater breathing. If you... you know you can put armor on a villager. Can you put frostwalker boots on villagers? That would be kind of cool if you could. That was the sandstone texture on the back there. I don't know quite what to do about that. Don't know if I should leave these more open like that. Pixaros for Hermitcraft. Yep, you can start that hashtag if you want. I don't know if it's going to get anybody anywhere, and as long as you don't spam other people's videos with it, because that's not cool, guys. You know that's not cool, right? I shouldn't need to tell you that. Let's pop that down there. My problem is I always want to put, like, the lapis blocks, like the texture heavy blocks, in places where you just won't see them, like down here. See, now if we pour water off of this is what I'm going for here. If we block this off temporarily, if we do so, like that. That's kind of cool looking. And it could just, like, it could run out into the lake from here. So it's like it's feeding the lake, except it's clearly not. So I don't know if I want to do that just yet. There's no advantage to spamming Hermitcraft people with suggestions. Yeah, not so much. Like, they'll add who they want to add. They've got people, they've got their eyes on people. I can tell you for a fact that, you know, they've got their eyes on some people. Zloy with the somewhat intense research. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. It just gets a horse killed in your name. Yeah, pretty much. That is what seems to have happened this season, at least. We just get sacrificial cows and things. So, 2 sandstone, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 sandstone, and then boop and boop. And then that one across the back? Is that how we did it? Oh yeah, and then the blue concrete swaps in for these ones on the sides, doesn't it? This is the problem with building around a lake, is that I spend so much time just being annoyed by being in the water. Take those out and do kind of like a... sort of like a plus shape, but the arms come forward like that. Yeah. That's how we do it. And then like that, and like that. Like that at the back, and I've got this mushroom block underneath, but that's not going to be a huge issue. Yeah, the zombie Cleo stuff may not be over just yet. We will see. So this is looking kind of nice right now. It's looking very organized. I need to move this tree. It'd be pretty hard to run the recap and be a part of the server. Yeah, that is the interesting side of it, is like considering if either Zloy or I was ever asked to join the server, what would happen to the recap? Would we continue doing the recap and just be like, this week I did this? Or would we hand over to somebody else? Because doing the recap along with everything else would kind of be a lot of work. Now then, this kind of needs to come up here a little bit. And we need to have... Yeah, we need to have kind of arms heading out there like that. That's actually not too bad. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to look. Because in here we need to have water. Hello? What's this? Oh, it's okay. I thought I was getting an important text message and it turned out just to be from my mobile phone provider, so not a thing. And we'll pop this in here like so. And then maybe put that on the end. Is that going to look too weird? Nope, actually looks alright. Good, good. I always forget that Optifine connects Sandstone textures as well, like it removes that block there. So up two, like that, and then one on top. Actually, no, what about if we just put a slab on top here? How about that? That's probably going to look better, right? I say better, for a given value of better. Boop. Should create my own server. I have my own server. It's for my patrons. And I mean, technically, Decidedly Vanilla is a server that I play on. It's not necessarily my server, but, you know, it's what I do instead of being on another server. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out that corner stair to fill that in like so. Do we want to fill it in like that, or do we want to create some depth? I always want to create some depth. So we'll do it like this. Don't know what that block is even doing there, so let's take that out for a start. Fill that in with dirt, because that's just going to go like that. But then if we did something like this, like so. Oh no, that's not working, is it? Like that. And then like that. That's at least it's a little bit interesting. I don't know if it works, but it's at least a little bit interesting. And then across here we'll bring this out like that. Yep. Okay, know what I'm doing now. It's, I guess, debatable, but still. Oh, why do people keep mowing the lawn outside of my freaking house? Oh, guys. Oh dear. Sloy's still in denial about being on the DV whitelist. Yep. It was he what did the squickin'. So yeah, there's a little bit of depth in there, just kind of peeks out from in there. We'll do the same on this side. Like that. And then like so, and then move that around like that. And then a sandstone block goes in there. Interesting. It connects the texture to the block texture. Sure, I guess it does. This is looking altogether rather sandstony right now, but then I tell you what's going to be great for dressing this up is acacia leaves. Specifically, acacia in this texture pack is going to look really great. That's what I think, anyway. See if I don't. Uh-huh. Didn't know he was the master behind the squicking. Yeah, because he didn't release a video about it, so... Typically when pranks happen, people tend to release a video, so you know it was them. But, yeah, he was busy. Busy with commissions and whatnot. Which is fine, you know, have work. That's... one of the most important things in life is to be doing something. Recently begun playing the 3DS version of Pokemon Blue. Did they come out with a 3DS version? Wow, okay. Glad you like it, though. Pokemon Blue was my childhood. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Alright, looking fresh. Looking fresh. Hello, Woody. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board. So now... we can fill in this area. It's probably going to have to be blue concrete in here as well, because maybe blue concrete around... can't even speak. Blue concrete around the edge. Wait, no, it doesn't need to be because the actual water is going to be like here, right? Right? Yeah. So it could just, yeah, we could take out the blue concrete that we weren't already using as decoration, which is like that one block and I guess these 3. Yeah. Okay, we can fill that in with whatever. Let's fill it in with sandstone for now. I'm just gonna start filling stuff in instead of lighting it up. And then, yeah, we can put some of this down. I might use regular sand for this, actually. Just so it's delineated from the rest of the build. A little bit. Maybe sand or maybe stone, even. A bit of stone could add some interesting dynamic to this. Some smooth stone. Yeah, I really wish people weren't mowing outside of my house right now. Okay. Literally just a re-release unchanged except for the controls because of a different device. Okay, so it's not like a 3DS kind of adaptation sort of thing. What do we think, folks? Should we put stone in here? I should explain to you guys what this is actually going to look like. Oh gosh. Or maybe clay? I have a ton of clay that I'm not using for anything. Clay or gravel? There are certainly options there. It's already looking kind of cool. And it's a weird contrast to Robot Dinosaur, but, you know, it's going to fit. It's going to fit in. I think you missed this part of the stream. This is going to be my storage area, basically. So it's going to be like a hanging garden style build, where there's going to be... Yeah, you know what? The clay actually looks pretty good. Let's stick with clay for the moment. But there's going to be like water pools and plants around this area. And then you're going to be able to go up these stairs and into an area where there's storage, but then the gardens are going to be kind of tiered upwards. That's the idea, at least. That's what I'm working with right now. Then the water is going to be at this level, like that. And it's going to run down into there, like so. And so the water is going to be at level with the lake, like so. That's the idea. At Mount Moon right now with Ivysaur and Nidorino. Awesome. Get yourself a Zubat while you're there. Ah, Zubat. An underappreciated Pokemon. Confuse is a really awesome ability to have. But yeah, get yourself a Pikachu at Viridian Forest. If not, go back, get one. They are the best. So yeah, we don't need this to be flowing water. Probably going to be better if it's not flowing. Do one chunk Greek temple. I will eventually. Calm down. Another Pixel stream. Welcome, Spore. Great to have you on board. Yes, another stream. Another stream. I'm kind of working on stuff for DV right now, and you guys will probably see this come up in an episode. If not later today, then early tomorrow. Just want to design some of the stuff with you guys on camera, because I don't tend to do a whole lot of building on camera. Mostly because it is like this. It's just me going, wait, what am I doing? You have a Golbat already in Platinum. Ah, there you go. There you go. You know what you're doing. I shouldn't be giving you advice when you know what you're doing. Now then, how does this go over here? We've got one more slab on this side, like so. And then... that's when the corner pillar happens. So we've got 3 sandstone, 2 smooth. 2 smooth. We got a 1. And a 2. Actually, that works quite well because then it's buried in the grass. Yeah, and then a 1, 2, and then a slab on top. And we're good. And then out from there we come out 1 slab. 2 slabs. Fill that in with clay, and then I guess we'll just put slabs along the back row here for now. So much jungle tree, so little time. Get rid of that as well. Nice. When will I be doing Stardew Valley streams again if I have time? Yeah, probably if I have time. But then, yeah, having time is difficult sometimes, especially with how much stuff I have going on in my life right now. I haven't really told you guys about this, but I am in the process of buying a house. I know. It is complicated. It is long and complicated, and as a result, I'm spending a lot of time just working on Minecraft stuff when I can, and focusing on that because it's the primary focus of my channel. So other games are falling by the wayside a little bit, and Stardew Valley is kind of, for want of a better term, out of vogue right now. Like, it's not a game people have a huge amount of interest in. I'm still playing stuff like Pyre and Terraria because Pyre is new, so it interests me. Hopefully it interests you guys as well. And Terraria, I think, still has a pretty decent fan base from what I've seen. From how well I've seen it doing on other people's channels, I rather think it's still very much alive. So let's go up here 2, and then up here 2, and then 1 on top like that. And then we can start the next set of arches, and it's going to be cool if these are all different as well. Sploosh. Because if everything looks different here, then yeah, we can introduce some variety to it. That needs to be 1 taller than that, though. You really like this temple style design, you might try and build it on your realm. Yeah, go for it. I mean, sure. It's Minecraft, dude. Like, take inspiration from anybody you can. If it's going to look significantly different to other people's stuff, then so much the better, because, you know, you introduce your own variety to it, and that's where creativity happens. I need to get some more acacia leaves. Luckily, we have an acacia tree growing out there. But then you guys will be able to see better what I mean with this whole hanging gardens business, because right now it's just a hanging waterfall. Would I release a one-chunk temple of some sort? Yes, at some point, I definitely plan to. I mean, this week's is going to be like a cathedral-style build, or a church or something. So, yeah, a temple seems like a good idea to try at some point as well. Let's get the rest of these as much as we can. Okay, that's that set of shears gone. Have some more though. I still have some acacia saplings around somewhere, so shearing all of these leaves would not be a problem. But I might leave a couple just to naturally decay. There we go. Need to refresh my chat again. You're allowed to post an Imgur link. I don't know if it will let you. Send it to me on Twitter if you've got Twitter. Okay, so acacia leaves. Gonna be really good for this build just because of how bright green they are. Like, we kind of have them around here, like so, and coming down over the top. And they're gonna stand out against the other leaves because they're clearly not what you're used to seeing in the jungle. I mean, from our perspective with this texture pack, anyway. I think we need to have a a bit of dirt coming up here just to support what's growing here. Never mind this mushroom stuff right now. There we go, like that. Coming out into the water a little bit. So there's going to be a little bit of green around, and that's really going to disguise how pale and creamy this build is. Basically, that's the idea. Needs to look a little bit less over the top. Then we can have stuff coming down the side like this. Like that. Good, good, yes, yes, yes. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. Yeah, I love the signs in that game. There's some very strange information it decides you need. Can you guys hear the mower in the background? I'm sure you can. It's really loud. Last stream you watched I had 9,000 subs, or at least fully watched. Yeah, I have been growing quite a lot of late, which I'm very happy with. The acacia leaves coming down the side like so, like that. We just need to take the rest of the foliage away from it so that it stands out a bit more. Maybe have some of this draping down over here, but just not getting in the way of the water is the main thing. Thought it was part of the music. Yeah, it's just like a drone in the background. I'm sure somebody sampled like a lawnmower for some droney music at some point. Let's put that here, actually. Kind of have that coming down the center. It doesn't all have to be like symmetrical or whatever, so... I think it looks jungly enough. I think it does look jungly enough. When it's got like extra tiers and stuff especially, it's going to look great. Pixel Musical, hello! Nidorino, why are you so sleepy? Is it because Jigglypuff? Probably because Jigglypuff. Oh, we want the clay further up, don't we? Silk Touch, yeah. Was forgetting. Fill all of this stuff in. Wait, do we? No, no we don't. Why is that there? It's confusing me. That's why it's there. It's there to confuse me. But yeah, we want the clay one step back from that. Oh, and that's where the slabs go, of course. Yeah, I was forgetting the slabs. Never forget the slabs. Hashtag never forget. Okay, and then clay goes in. Right, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. You guys can hear the mower now. Well, as long as it's, like, intermittent, as long as it's not, like, really annoying, because to me it's really annoying. That's okay, we can deal. I've dealt with mowers before. And I guess if you put slabs on top of here, then you can just have the sandstone texture end without that top part. I don't necessarily want to do that, but it's a possibility. Fill this in. Fill all of this in as well. I could put something else in here like gravel. I'm going to be using the gravel right now. Clay, clay. Can hardly hear it though. Good, good. Good to know, because I can't hear anything that's happening in Minecraft right now. Could maybe turn it up a little bit. Oh, Clefairies. Clefairies will do it, yeah. They the worst. To fill this in with some more gravel or some sandstone or something. It's filled in with poppies. How about that? There's enough of those at the iron farm anyway. What ideas for Robosauruses do you have? I'm not too fixated on the Robosauruses right now. I do want to do one that's kind of like in pieces, and it's like a villager trading thing. Like almost like a big kind of robotic rib cage, or like part of a serpent style thing that's out there. But like I'm not really fixated on the Robosauruses right now. Like a lot of people seem to really get attached to that idea and come up with their own stories and stuff for it, and I'm just letting that stuff develop as I think of it. Like it's not like it's not a huge part of this area right now. They're not going to completely take over. Like I'm basically building anything I think would look cool in a jungle right now. So you guys don't need to worry about the robot stuff just yet. The robot stuff will make a reappearance at some point, but it's not crucial. And then we'll build a pillar at the edge there. Yes, okay, cool. Tweeting the image me now. Okay, cool. I will check that out in a bit. So what's everyone's plans for their Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? What's everyone's plans? What you got? I'm probably going to finish a DV episode and then get doing some work. I've edited basically everything else I need to edit, and I might, if I have time later, design this week's one chunk build. That's the idea. Aside from that, tea, and probably a bit of Netflix. My favourite games except Minecraft. I had a lot of fun playing Bastion and Transistor, both of which you can find on my channel. Really enjoying Terraria right now. And, you know, Minecraft is a pretty big one. Well, I'm not going to say it's, like, the only thing I'm interested in. It's one of the few games that I can just play and play and play, you know. So yeah, this isn't going to be completely overgrown, but it's going to be quite overgrown. What am I playing Terraria on? PC. I play pretty much everything on PC except for Destiny right now. We haven't played Destiny for a little bit actually, because Python's been moving, so haven't had the opportunity to lately. That's fine, man's got to move. I'm going to be doing the same thing myself soon, so. Oh hey, a sapling. Good. Running out of leaves here. Need to grow more. Tuesday's about to end for me, so I guess sleep. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Am I doing a fantasy type 1 chunk build? Yes, at some point, sure. I mean, I've already done like a hobbit hole and stuff, so I guess that sort of falls into the realm of fantasy. But yeah, I've got some other stuff planned. Big long list. My Tuesday just started. Yeah, mine kind of did as well. My Tuesday started at 4 o'clock when a massive roll of thunder woke me up and I thought the world was legitimately ending. Like, I woke up all kind of confused and was like, what? Has war been declared? Are the nukes falling? No, not so much. Thankfully. When you look at Terraria, you feel sad that Minecraft doesn't use all of its potential. Yeah, Terraria is kind of keen to put all of the items it can into one basket. You know what I mean? Like, It's pretty all in as an experience, as a gaming experience. It doesn't say no to stuff a lot. That's not there. That should not be there. It should be here. Yeah, Terraria is what would happen to Minecraft if they took everything from Minecraft suggestions and was like, yeah, we'll put that in. Sure, why not? Wish they could get to exact time when packages are to arrive at... Yeah, I guess so. Are we at the right height now? Do we need to go one more? I think we go one more. And then that's level, yeah. I can never judge heights at a distance. It kind of sucks. Maybe that's just a field of view thing, or maybe it's just perception in general. Let's go down and take a look at this from the water. What are my thoughts on Destiny 2? Looking forward to playing it. That's looking pretty good as far as I can observe. From my opinion, it's looking pretty good. Watching picture of clean laptop, tidy the house, possibly be a nuisance on my favourite Minecraft server, fair enough. Don't be too much of a nuisance. Keep it real. Don't know why I'm telling you that. So let's go blue, blue, sandstone, and then will that be it? Oh, it needs to be one back from there, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe we can do blue like this and then have that sandstone still go across the middle. What do we think? What do we think about that? Kind of have it bordered like this. Need to go 3 upwards, I think. Like so. Or maybe if we should use blue concrete powder, but then I don't know how close any of it's going to get to the water. If we go like this, that's smooth sandstone, we want the other one. But if we get regular sandstone over the top, pillar up like that, if we go like this, and like that, and then maybe with slabs we do this. And then bring that up to a full block like that. Maybe. Played the beta and you feel like all the focus is going on PvE. Yeah, that's that's nice. I love the PvE in Destiny, so I'm kind of glad it's doing that. No, that looks silly. That looks silly. We need to put a sandstone block here. This is the block that's causing me the issues. It's causing me the issues. I have a feeling this needs to mirror that, though. Like so. Oh, I don't have any. Don't have any regular sandstone left. Sandstone slabs in there. Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Good morning, Bridget McBride. Good to have you on board. Welcome along. You know, this could use a stair. I think this needs to be a stair like that. I can make stairs out of sandstone smooth blocks. Yes, I can. Good. Still gonna look like regular sandstone, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Maybe we can do this over here as well. and go slab, and then go smooth, and then go stair. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. Back up to 31 people watching. Hello to you all. I'm actually going to take a very short break. I'm going to get myself another cup of tea. And I'm going to log out so the night passes. Skeleton horse. So, I'm going to disconnect for the moment. I'm going to leave you guys with the music for a little bit while I go make a cup of tea. And then we will continue the stream. I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we back. And I got my tea, so all's right with the world. And we can get back on here. Facecam's in the right spot to watch me make tea. How is it still night time? I logged out. I logged out for freaking ages. Get wrecked. Give me your ink. Thank you. So, let's go and sleep. Seems like the most sensible thing to do. Although by the time I get over there and sleep, it's probably going to be daytime. Didn't even get to defeat one Rick. Are you playing Pocket Mortys? Oh, you are playing Pocket Mortys. There we go. Got people playing Pokemon and Pocket Mortys in the same stream chat. That's pretty great. Pretty great. Hey, Kyle. Welcome along, Kyle. Hope you are having a good day. Got all these oak leaves I need to just dump off in here. The ferns and the acacia saplings I will keep. The vines I will not. Do I have any lily pads? I don't think I have any lily pads. I'm not really doing any fishing. I need to raid somebody's AFK fish farm and see if they've got any lily... What was that? Did I just get shot? Oh, I did get shot. I didn't see the arrow. That was the most confusing snipe I've ever had. It's like, did I just get shot? Oh, hello, Witchy. For some reason, witches always spawn here. I don't get it. I don't know what the deal is. What's your deal, witches? Oh, you can't tell me you're dead. Oh, fair enough. Sleep. Hello, Wooga. How you doing, friend? Just got to refresh my YouTube dashboard for a second. There we go. Look at it. Look at it swimming into view. Majestic. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, that. I might actually have some stuff coming down the side. It's going to make it a pain to get up the stairs, but you know what? We can live with that. Can live with that just for the looks of it. I'll just have to go up the left side more often or something. I don't know. Yeah, it needs to look like that. Let's just see if it doesn't really affect it all that much. You just kind of have to get towards the middle, which I'm going to be doing anyway. So, I forgot how OP wrap is. Yeah, that's an OP technique right there. Blue concrete either side here, I guess. I do want to keep these touches of blue in. That's the thing. I don't want it to get overwhelmingly sandstony. A little bit of blue, a little bit of green. This whole area is blue. It's a lake, so can't really do much about that. Shut up! Freaking mower. Let me go close this window. Ugh. I think that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Still so loud, though. No wonder that guy's wearing ear defenders. Ugh, it's the worst. See? Skeleton. Middle of the lake. Where did it come from? Sugarcane. Guarantee you. Like, that guy hasn't swum out there. There's no reason for him to be there. Random movement has not gotten him there. It's the sugarcane. Guys, what's the deal? Amalith Lomax, love your stuff. Thank you so much. Sea lanterns would be good there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I don't know if I want to light up this whole area. It's been such a pain just terraforming it to get it to look right. I don't want it to... I want it to look like the bottom of a lake. You know, I don't want it to look like it's got all these light sources and stuff. Like, if I could build a robot anglerfish, I'd be fine with that. But then there'd have to be tons of them because I've got tons of sugarcane everywhere. That's the problem. Robot anglerfish, though, there's an idea. Should have built that instead of Nessie. Sorry, Nessie. I love you. You know I love you. So, yeah, sandstone, turn some of this into stairs, and we can get cracking on some of this. needs the texture. That's the thing. I'm interested to see what they're going to do about sandstone in the texture changes. That's going to be an interesting one. Can we slab that? That just looks like an H now. It's a tribute to steps. Should we make it like a rounded thing, like that? Doesn't look too bad, if I can look at it for long enough. It kind of looks like an extension of this, in that this is kind of like a plus shape, and that's like more of a rounded shape. We will see. There we go again, talking to the robot dinosaurs. I know. They're my only friends. How much money do you have to be paid to be able to join the Patreon server? It's $8 a month. But that's more like you contribute $8 a month, and I think it's worth you being... I think that's worth joining the server. You know what I mean? Like it's it's tricky talking about this stuff. I don't want to be like, give me money. You know what I mean? But it also supports my channel and helps me make a living doing this. So I don't want to seem like I'm all about the money. Yeah, having a different design for each tier of this is going to really be what gives it some more visual interest. Yeah, Pix, give me money 2017. Yeah, pretty much. We all got to eat and pay rent. Yeah, exactly. And if you're not interested in donating a ton of money via Patreon, then whenever I stream, I always have Super Chat enabled, so you can use the little $ icon below the chat to basically send a tip. But even then, like, Patreon works out pretty good. Like, I mean, I don't stream all that often, so people don't see creepers in the lake. Why? Not like you're going to blow anything up there, so why do it? Why do it at all? But yeah, like in Patreon, you're going to be donating, like, you know, you could donate $1 a month if you wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like ain't a big deal. You'd still get a credit at the end of my videos and stuff. It's just a little bit of help every now and then. What are we doing here? Oh yes, that's right. That needs to be like this. Where have I've turned all my sandstone into stairs again. Living in the jungle rent free, yeah, pretty much. That's how they get by. No. What are you doing, Pix? What are you doing? What do? Oh, and Amalith just pledged an $8 pledge. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Patreon calculates all of their stuff at the end of every month, so I will get in touch once August is over, and we can chat about you joining the server. Very excited. Thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. Hearts in the chat for Amalith, everybody. See some blue hearts up there. Most of us have to buy and spoil our dogs. That is true. When we move, I really miss my cats. Like, we had 2 cats, both of which have now passed away. I really miss them, and I really, really want to find a new cat to bring into our lives when we move. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to about moving. Like, I don't want to be like, let's get a new cat immediately, because, you know, the other cats meant so much to us, it doesn't want to feel like we're replacing them. But at the same time, I get so much comfort from animals that I really want to get a new cat at some point. I try to think of them as like friends rather than, you know, possessions. I find it really weird to say you own a cat, because for a start, cat owns you, right? Like, if anyone's ever had a cat, you know what I mean. But yeah, I just miss having a cat around the house. Thank you guys for the blue hearts. Much appreciated. Tuxedo Cat, hello, welcome. Available for adoption, just saying. Yeah, I feel like you'd need more than just a litter box, though, so... And we've kept a ton of the stuff from our other cats, because we have the desire to get another cat in future, so we have, like, all of the toys and whatnot as well. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, really. And this needs to go like so. I'm building this so slowly. Like, I don't have a pattern in mind, so I'm just building everything really, really slowly. Imagine anyone who's, like, regularly builds stuff like this is like, why is he building this slowly? I'm taking my time, you know? People got to be rushing around all the time. Am I out of blue concrete now? Did I use all of that? Did I just happen to have exactly enough blue concrete for all the stuff that I just put in? I guess I did. I guess I did. Alright, fair enough. Going to get more. My face! Why did my face surprise you? You've not seen my face before? This is my face. Welcome to my face. Do the toys not smell of other cat then? Not really, no. And cats don't seem to mind all of that stuff. And cats also don't really have that much of a smell, at least not a smell that's perceptible to me as a human. And, like, whenever we came home smelling of other cats, if we did at all, like, if we'd been around other cats and stuff, our cats didn't, like, shun us, so... I'm pretty sure cats will go after any toy, regardless of whether it's been used before or not. I could be wrong, that might not be everyone's experience, but that seems to be how it is to me. Throw the sugar in here, not sure why I've got sugar from that witch, I think. Let's convert a bunch of this concrete over here so it doesn't fly around everywhere. My very technical concrete conversion station. You have a dog toy for Morgan, she never minded the smell, she attacks the toy all the same. Yeah, there you go. Yes, welcome to my face. Ferrets are amazing. I've seen people walking ferrets, but I've never interacted with a ferret before. Me and Nash should do a collab on making the Hermit Quest recap. That'd be kind of fun. We do want to do a Hermit Quest recap, and hopefully people will continue submitting links to good moments in the comments on that that thread on the Hermitcraft Reddit, because that will be super helpful. Like, I've not had a chance to watch more than a couple of people's first episodes of Hermit Quest, just because, you know, me and Zloy have our own stuff that we need to get on with, which is why I'm live streaming Minecraft, and Zloy is in the chat, I guess. He might have moved on by now, he's probably somewhere else. But, yeah, we do kind of need to... I'm not deaf, frankly, although it's nice to have subtitles there for people who are deaf. I just kind of have them there, like, by default now. It's just kind of fun to have them there. It really helps when you're caving, because then you can hear where caves are very easily. And I have the sound turned down in my Minecraft window because, like, I've got the speakers on, and I don't want all of the sound to, like, come through into the microphone and feedback and stuff. So subtitles help for that as well. I can't believe it took them so long to add subtitles to Minecraft, but then there's so much stuff to consider. Both as a developer and, you know, as somebody who wants to provide an accessible game for people. And we want more slabs, don't we? Yeah, we do. Get down here. I've been watching a lot of people play Sky Factory, and I really want to play Sky Factory at some point. If I had the time, I would do it, but... You know, if I was full-time on Minecraft, then absolutely. But, yeah, I've been watching people play Sky Factory, and having a crafting table on a stick just seems like the funnest of the funniest addition to that whole mod pack. That just, yeah, it just really makes me laugh. You've got a crafting table on a stick. Gonna be putting that there. Move this crafting table out of the way. I need to move this whole chest, but it's still chock full of stuff, so... Well, this is going to be a storage unit, so eventually we're going to move it inside the storage unit. Sky Factory 3 is really fun. Yeah, I've been seeing Azuma play it. I've been watching Achievement Hunter play it. I've seen a few other streams and, you know, bits and pieces, highlights, what have you, as well. So, yeah, I like the look of it. I'm not normally a modded person. I have a feeling Sky Factory would be a really great introduction to a lot of mods. Like with the technical stuff you can do, the auto sifting and stuff, and actually Additions seems like a really interesting mod pack. Like an interesting mod rather to go in the pack. Like I find that a little appealing, considering I'm not really a modded guy. You play Sky Factory if you knew how to mod it. Yeah, like I'm the same. Like I definitely don't really do modded stuff very well. But yeah, something about Sky Factory just kind of appeals. How about we do this? We kind of have this go around there as like an edge, a border. And then that one's going to get taken out because the water's going to come down through here. Or wait, is it? Because you could put that there and still have the water come through. There's still a gap there. And then it's going to tumble down into this. That's the plan. Tumble down. Oh, of course, we never really filled this up with sources, did we? This is sources, but the other one isn't. And it needs to be sources because I want to put like lily pads and stuff up here. That one. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. It's always difficult to know where to place all of this stuff. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, water physics in Minecraft is so confusing. But yeah, I think we're good there. I think we're good there. Right. So yeah, that's going to come down from this next tier. And I want to put lily pads in here and, like, yeah, bits and pieces of stuff. Do I play CSGO? I do not. No, I don't really play that many shooters. Like, I don't even play PUBG, and everyone's playing PUBG right now. This is vanilla survival, yes. 100% survival. Except for the times I go into creative mode, but I never do that to build. I always do that just because, like, I went into creative yesterday to add the Enderman griefing command block, so that, yeah, when people have got, like, important stuff that's built out of dirt and stone and netherrack, the Endermen don't just decide to take it away. Yeah, this is vanilla. I'm not really a modded player. Like, I do plan on playing modded stuff actually fairly soon. Like, I'm starting a new modded series at the end of August, beginning September, probably. But that's going to be lightly modded. It's going to be like vanilla plus kind of stuff, and you'll hear more about that near at the time, because I'll probably not shut up about it near at the time. But yeah, no details to give you guys about that right now. How Ivysaur looks like Flowey in the Pokemon list, oh does he? Yeah, I guess so, with the old Pokemon Blue kind of things. He does look a little bit like Flowey from Undertale. How can sugarcane be in water? It sits there. Like, it blocks water. Sugarcane blocks water. So you can just place it, as long as it's got a water block next to it. It does the same as it does on land, basically. Like, you gotta have a water block next to it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. It's pretty, I mean, it's a fairly simple build. It's straightforward. It just does the job. Mermaid Morty. I'm afraid you can't join, by the way, Ski-Flake. Sorry, I didn't answer that a little sooner, but no, this is an invite-only YouTuber server. This is basically Hermitcraft, but nobody's heard of it. This is the YouTuber server I play on. And we don't really accept like applications or anything, we just look for people who we think would be a good fit for the server, kind of the way Hermitcraft does, I guess. So we're always on the lookout for smaller content creators who we think would be a good fit for the group. Flowey is evil. Certainly is. Why don't I play on the Hermitcraft server same as Lloyd? Well, you're assuming that the Hermitcraft server is something you can, like, you can just play on. Like, they have to invite you. It's an exclusive club, you know? And, like, why haven't they invited us is not really a question I can answer because, you know, for a start we do the recap. Like, I always say, you know, if they invited us to Hermitcraft, who would do the recap? And that's not necessarily why they don't invite us to Hermitcraft, but they don't invite us to Hermitcraft because they have enough people right now. Like, they're not looking to add anybody new. They don't constantly recruit people. That's not how they work. Pick me to join. Awuga, if you've got the time this morning, feel free to hop online, buddy. Awuga is a member of the server already, I should clarify, in case anybody is confused. I need more clay now, don't I? How does that look from the outside, though? Because that's... yeah, that's going to top that off. Dang it, skeleton horse. Alright, so I guess maybe that one's going to be different. Maybe we are going to fill this one up with blue concrete after all. Yeah, because I want that to be open. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. It's not a big deal. What counts as small content creators? I mean, it doesn't really matter what, like, subscriber count you have and stuff. The most important thing we look for in people joining this server is that you make consistent, good quality videos, that your delivery is, like, family friendly, and that you'd be a good fit for the group personality-wise, because nobody wants to join a server and then, you know, it turns out there are griefers on it, you know? So, excuse me, where is the... there's a ghost block around here somewhere and I can't find it. Is it you? It's you. There you are. Oh, dang it, I forgot to silk touch that. Never mind. I forgot to silk touch that, and now all of my gravel is turning to flint. I hate flint. Dang it, flint. Let's throw that in there for the moment. Just burn it in a fire later. Silk touch. There we go. Dome fossil, Cody. Dome fossil all the way. I just prefer the way Kabuto looks. Actually thinking of doing some Minecraft YouTube videos. Dude, give it a try. Yeah, like, I absolutely support, like, people trying Minecraft content creation as a thing. It worked for me. I say worked, you know, for a given value of worked. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun doing it. I'm pretty sure you will. Obviously, it's also a lot of work if you want to be kind of quote-unquote serious about it. But I have a lot of fun doing this. I could not imagine not doing this at this point. I think I've got to that point now. Got to the point where this is what people know me for. Dome Fossil is the chosen one. Yeah, everyone always goes Helix Fossil because of that one Twitch Plays Pokemon thing, but... and I was always a fan of Kabuto over Omanite. Have I built that right? I haven't built that right. What have I done wrong? Tell me what I've done wrong, chat. No, I haven't done that wrong. Wait, what? I'm so confused. So confused right now. I think I've just put a row of sandstone over the top there. I didn't mean to. That's what I've done. And this can be slabs as well, but no, we're going to do this one differently. We have to do this one differently. Like so. And then using this blue concrete is actually going to be quite good, because then on the inside I can make it look kind of Pixel Riffs themed. Because I use dark blue in my my own color scheme. What other games do I plan on playing? Do I play or planning to play? No Man's Sky, Minecraft Story Mode. No, I tried Minecraft Story Mode once. It wasn't for me, and people kept spoiling stuff because I was doing it on a stream, so I kind of gave up on that. No Man's Sky, I don't really have the PC for. Like, you'd need a pretty high-spec PC to run it, and I have kind of a budget rig, so I don't think it would run very well on my system. And I feel like the reputation No Man's Sky has, while obviously that has changed lately, is still not the most positive. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how people feel about that whole thing. This needs to be one block lower. I think that's my problem, is it's got too low of a ceiling now, but then if I do that, we can kind of step it down inside of here, and then obviously it's going to go down and into the underside of this for more storage, so that's going to be fine. I've actually got Spore. I would give it a try at some point, but I just don't know where it's going to fit into my schedule right now. Right now I'm playing Pyre, Terraria, and Minecraft, and that's kind of the three things. I guess we're also kind of playing Destiny as well, but yeah, Python's moved in recently, so he's busy doing stuff to his house. Yeah, in terms of other stuff I want to play a whole bunch of stuff. It's just having the time for it. Just having the time, and I have like work commitments that I need to fulfill and stuff, so it's not always going to be possible to play everything I want to play, sadly. But of course, as I mentioned, you guys can help me with that. What are my specs? If you go to the About page on my channel, you will find the computer specs I have there. And yes, prepare to be underwhelmed, because it's not that great. And again, that is something that I hope to improve in future. And hopefully with some support from Patreon, I might be able to. But I'm not going to keep ramming my Patreon down you guys' throats, so that's all I'm going to say on that subject. Now then, I think we need to start working in some chiseled sandstone here and there as well. You know what? Those could be lapis blocks. I've been carrying these lapis blocks around in my inventory the entire time. I've only used a couple of them. But those corners just kind of stand out like that. That's going to look nice. Right. Where are we at with this? Need to make more water beds like this one. So that's going to be slabs around the outside here, I guess. Kind of like, not there though. Dang it, I'm tearing this thing. You're tearing it apart, Pixel. Like so, like that. Yep. Is that 3 deep? There's 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay, good. So we can slab it off at the back here, and then that can be another water pool at the top. Building this in the least efficient way possible, but I don't really have a plan. Get rid of that. And that's going to be that there. Okay, great. So then we come around here like so, and then boop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And what do we do on this side? Oh yeah, the slabs across there as well, so... Hoop. Just turn all of those into slabs, I'll be using enough of them. Specs are still better than yours. Well, yeah, I mean, I put some money into my build, but it's just not particularly impressive. Adidasec, you can find Minecraft, mostly, on this channel, but you'll also find a variety of other games. Supergiant Games stuff I've been playing recently, so Pyre is their most recent game, having a lot of fun with that. Aside from that, bit of Terraria, other survival games, stuff like I played Unturned a while back. A lot of it is Minecraft though. A lot of my channel is focused on Minecraft and Minecraft tutorials. So if you want to learn how to build something, especially in one chunk, you'll find that here. Okay, so we need to have this side kind of match up with that side. I'm going to take a screenshot of this side. I don't have to keep running back and forth, looking at this all the time. So what we want to do is come out here with slabs like that and like this. Yeah. And then get rid of that block. Okay. Okay, that's actually pretty straightforward. And then on the other side of here we have this block to go away. And that's in the center. Good. Good, okay. And then full sandstone block can go there. And slabs across the top again, like that. Wait. That hasn't worked. Why hasn't that worked? It's got to be symmetrical like that. So, like so, and then like so. And then that goes out there, there. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. It's making more sense. But does it need to come out one more block on the side is the question. Let's take a look at this from over here. Sorry, just had to refresh my chat. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good for now. Have a sub and good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Pixels. Let's see how that looks from the front. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. Good. Let's go and build an infinite water source up here so we don't have to keep running back and forth. Hey, one of the packages arrived. Good stuff, Core. Good stuff. You enjoying Britain so far? You finding out all the many ways it is different to the States? I'm sure you've been here a couple of times before, right? I mean, you said your dad was born here. You lived in Europe before. But yeah, Britain is different from the States in a lot of ways. It's kind of interesting. Symmetry is everything. It certainly is. Savante, my family watches you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Really cool to have your family watching me as well. Like to think I'm a family-friendly kind of guy, so great to hear they're enjoying the stuff. We'll keep it up. Two slabs out that way, one slab out there, like that. I think there is one underneath that as well, so that's not a problem. And then full sandstone block. I can probably just do that, yeah. And then a full sandstone block underneath there. There, like that. And boop, and boop. Wonderful. Does that go there, or does that go all the way to the end? Yeah, that's going to be the other problem, is having all of the drips and stuff. We'll have to do something about that. It does go all the way to the end. Okay. Fair enough. Dang it, why does the chat keep stopping? Because I need to block people. There we go. Thank you. Ah, the copy pastas. The copy pastas have started. The stream must be winding down. Alright, let's throw some acacia leaves up in here. I mean, don't throw them up, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. In fact, the leaves could come down in front of the water as long as they don't actually block the water. That wouldn't be too bad. And these acacia leaves are great. I really hope they do something like this with the new leaf textures. I just want something new for those leaves, the dark oak and the acacia. And they're so green, but that's probably just because I'm building them in a jungle biome where everything is green. So it's kind of server or single player world. This is a server. This is a private invite-only Minecraft server for a community of YouTubers known as Decidedly Vanilla, which I am very pleased to be a part of for these last 3 years, nearly. I mean, maybe 2. The evil dinosaurs that turn against their creator. Yes, Horizon Zero Dawn was kind of an inspiration for this whole area, so you'd not be surprised if there are some parallels. Although I never really knew what happened in like the plot of Horizon Zero Dawn because I didn't play it myself. I just watched a couple of people play the first like hour or so of that game. So I don't know for certain exactly what happens in Horizon. So for all I know, I'm copying their plot word for word and I just don't know it. But yes, this is looking nice. I like that we're finally getting some structures in here that aren't big old dinosaurs, you know? And it's nice to build with sandstone in a jungle. I feel like people don't do that all that much. We need some smooth sandstone in there. I find myself going into the inventory so much less now that you can pick block from your surrounding stuff. I always end up just finding the nearest block of that type and just middle clicking on it. What do I use to record? I use OBS, which is what I'm currently using to stream right now. It is free to download, and as recording software it is pretty good. Like once you've got everything set up right, then you're pretty good with OBS. Gonna fill in this with slabs, I guess. I mean, I may as well. We'll maybe put in some kind of lighting solution later, but for now, all we really need to do is have a floor that we can put stuff against. And then chests are going to go in here. And I think we'll probably half slab the top bit here, just so it doesn't leak as much. I don't want it dripping on my chests, you know? And then we can start putting chests in. Exciting. Guess I'll use this acacia wood because I'm not really using it for anything else right now. Although it might look good as an accent colour in here, because I guess sandstone and the red sandstone kind of colour go together alright, don't they? That sort of orangey colour. But we will see. If we end up doing that... See, that's okay. That's not too bad. This is going to be kind of the top half storage room, so the stuff that I really need access to the most, but then downstairs we're going to have bulk storage where all of the chests are kind of side by side lengthways and stuff, you know? We'll do that. Yeah, if you Google OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, then you'll find their website pretty easily. It's only available for PC, so people on mobile devices obviously won't be able to use it. It's not like an app or anything. Yeah, how about you don't shout? Okay, do I have any chests just lying around in these chests? I think I have some somewhere, I'm just not sure where right now. Might be down in my storage in the zombie spawner, maybe? I mean, it's an application, sure, like app stands for application. I don't think there's a mobile version of it, is there? If there is, I stand corrected. But I don't think there's a mobile version. What music do I listen to? A bit of everything, really. I found myself listening to soundtracks more and more recently, like soundtracks to movies and anime and stuff. Like the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack will always be one of my favourite soundtracks to anything, ever. It's so good. I like to cook to that. How long am I planning on streaming for? I don't know, actually. We've been going for a couple of hours now. I never plan on streaming for too long, and if I get more of this built, then I have to stop anyway because I want to make an episode out of this. I've already recorded the introduction where I say that I'm going to be building this. I just need to go in and finish it, basically. But yeah, I don't really have a set schedule for streaming right now. So I stream for as long as I want to, and then I stop. One slab short for this area. I need to get tripwire hooks and stuff as well, but I think I have a few of those stashed around the place. Oh, 4 planks short. There we go. Have some more. Looking lovely. And then let's take these out and put in some more sandstone. I'd say that's pretty symmetrical now, right? I think even better than the slabs here would just be some stairs. Just like that. So it kind of comes down into this entrance bit, and then we don't need those, do we? Nope. Straight across there. Nice. Some features that you can set up on your PC from your phone. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can use it as like a controller, but it's not the same sort of thing. Fill this in with dirt. Because then you can hide that. And then we don't need to light it up. There we go. And the chests can go here. And then the torches can go there. Normally have torches on one. There we go. Okay, so this is starting to take shape as an actual storage area. When are we doing my next collab? I have a Terraria episode with the Cirque coming out on Thursday. Next collab episode of Minecraft? I don't know. Haven't really got anything scheduled just yet, but we normally fight the dragon as like a collaborative thing between a whole bunch of us, and we haven't fought the dragon on this server yet, so that's probably going to come up very soon. Need to get started on the next tier of the outside here. So that's on this bit. Yep, that's it. Done. Done. Minecraft over. Oh, Minecraft, you strange game. Alright, there we go. See, I thought those were top half slabs. They're totally not, are they? Of course not. Boop. Is that in the center? That is in the center. Here. Good. Let's put smooth sandstone all the way up, in defiance of previous convention. And I'll put one on the corner there. And then that goes there. Nope. No, 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 no. Goes there. Yes. Yeah, it does. Kind of looks like it's giving people the finger. But it's not, I promise. It's a family-friendly stream. And this one is going to be like an eye shape, I suppose. Because we don't want it to repeat what it did further down. So we'll pop these in like that. They kind of pinch the middle bit there. Like so. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could maybe even put this like... Ew. No. No thank you. Let's go back to the top, shall we? We could put this one step back like that, and it's kind of like... That's the spine of it all. Maybe the water could run down here this time instead of down there. That'd be different. That'd be interesting. Sorry, I need to refresh the chat again. The YouTube gaming chat is just messing with me today. Thoughts on the new Minecraft Earth things? You mean Minecon Earth? I kind of wish that Minecon was still a thing, so that I could attend, maybe, this year. I would love to be able to put together like a little budget and go to Minecon, but yeah, I guess if this is the way they want to do it, and they want to support the local events a little bit more, then I guess that's the way they're going to do it this year. And I'm kind of hoping that actual Minecon comes back next year so that I can go to it. Like, I don't know if there are any events in my local area that I would be able to attend, so it's difficult for me to say. Yeah. Should be filling up in a couple of blocks' time. Seriously. Go there. Yes, there we go. I knew we were missing one somewhere. Fantastic. Okay, that's looking good. Need me some more acacia leaves, but it's looking alright so far. Yes, you meant Minecon. Don't worry, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. That music was strange. Yeah, it's just glitch. It's just glitch songs. And I used that for my intro to The Division and in a recent DV time-lapse. But, yeah, not the kind of music I typically just sit back and listen to. It's not very relaxing. Okay, so this one kind of looked like a villager face there for a second, didn't it? It's like had the nose going on like that. Huh. A little bit. But let's not do it that way. Want to go to Minecon someday and maybe get a cape. I can, yeah, I think the cape thing is perhaps what people are interested in, but also the just the aspect of meeting a bunch of people is the main thing. Like being able to turn up to panels and see people talk about this game. That's the stuff that appeals to me. It's not a quote-unquote real cape. Yeah, the Optifine cape, I guess, is a different kind of thing. Not officially recognised or whatever. Let's put these around here. Yeah, that looks nice. Provides a nice border to the rest of the room. And we're going to have another tier of the storage room up here as well, I guess. But as things go, this is looking pretty good. I like it. It's definitely achieving what I wanted to achieve. Dang it, creeper! Always trying to ruin my jam. How'd I like to see a wizard tower time-lapse? That'd be fun. Is that what you've sent me on Twitter? Because I haven't forgotten about that. I'm just in the middle of the stream right now, so I don't really have time. Let's make some chisel sandstone, because I haven't used that yet at all. I'm going to put that on these corners here. Like that. Bit of variation. Oh, that's smooth sandstone on that side. Boop. There we go. There we go. Nice. Very cool. I can't walk up the middle of that. It'd be fun if this was like a piston door or something, like a secret entrance. Could just hop in there and just go into the bulk storage part of it. I might redstone that later, actually. Your one year Minecraft base. Oh, cool. And I guess we just need some... That's a slab, really? Yeah, ran out of regular sandstone. It's all out here. Thank goodness we got so much sandstone from that desert, though, because we would not be able to build this otherwise. Yeah, I don't think Minecraft is getting worse. I find it funny that people keep clinging to that idea that Minecraft is somehow decreasing in quality. I disagree. Now what's that doing for us? Yeah, that's looking nice. It's got a bit of depth to it. I like it. I like it. You don't even have to play the updates. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Pepine, hello. Yeah, I don't understand everyone's idea that Minecraft is somehow getting worse. It's still the same game, they're just adding stuff to it. But they haven't made any real significant changes to it for a while, not since like the terrain generation was changed and stuff. They're adding new blocks, they're changing the way commands work, stuff like that. Is that really affecting things all that much? I don't think so. Everyone says terrain is boring now as well. I don't understand that. Like, maybe you're just used to how terrain used to be or something, but I don't subscribe to the idea that terrain is boring now. I think terrain is still pretty awesome. Like, I've seen some really cool stuff that was just generated in a default Minecraft world. Like, there's really nothing exceptional about beta terrain. Oh, there's a gap there in this one. Oop. Guess we've got to move this over then, huh? Waiting for more advancement updates. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about advancements is being able to customize them. So, like, being able to create your own advancements and download stuff like that. It's really cool. The amount of effort that goes into them making Minecraft a customizable experience is one of the things that makes this such an incredible game. The amount of support they have for the community doing stuff. Like how on Hermitcraft they have their own set of advancements now. All of that stuff is super cool. Across the top there like that. We got our eye shape done. And this goes back here like that. Is this one a smooth sandstone block over there? It is. Okay, good. And yeah, I do feel like a lot of people who are getting bored with Minecraft have just been playing it for a while, so they want to play something else. And I've taken breaks from Minecraft before. It definitely helps to give you a fresh perspective on things. I think I've got a rhythm with this game now where I don't get bored of it. Or if I do, then it's very easy for me to get back into the swing of things quite quickly. Which I'm happy about, because obviously it's what people look for on my channel right now. You remember when chain armor was made with fire? Yes, it's certainly come a long way since then. I don't know where I was supposed to be jumping there, but I didn't make it. Yeah, we can go over here, and can we place stuff from this far away? Oh, we can. Oh, next level block placement from a distance. Seriously, like, if you consider what this is like you're throwing materials at a wall from 4 meters away and making it. Like, you're 4 blocks away, so that's 4 meters in the Minecraft world. And you're placing stuff with pinpoint accuracy. Just like chucking it on there and it's a thing. Okay. That's pretty much mirrored that side now. Let's take a look at that from the front. Invisible parkour. Well, that is looking delightful. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And the water's going to come down the middle there, and it needs more leaves. It just generally needs more leaves. You like glazed terracotta? Not everyone's cup of tea, but if you don't like it, don't use it in your build. Yeah, it's like they added, 24 blocks in that update. You didn't have to use all of them. Like, people still don't. Like, I still don't use red sandstone for stuff. Doesn't mean I hate it and want it to go away. In fact, I wish there was a better way of obtaining it, but that's not something to throw a fit about, Put stone over here, throw some of this other stuff up the side, I guess. Yeah, right. I'm going to take a short break. I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. guys, thanks for sticking around. Let's get back into it. Where people at? Let me just quickly refresh the chat 1 second. Seriously, having to refresh everything is just a bit of a pain. Breaking news: Pix hates red sandstone. Yeah, give me some red sandstone and I'll build with it, but it's just a pain to collect, and there's so little of it. Like, there might be a little bit more on this server actually because of the height generation and stuff. There might be some more caves, but the fact that it doesn't spawn under mesa like sandstone spawns under deserts. Red sand converter, don't know what that means. I mean, you could probably duplicate it or something, but that's annoying. Just watch all the one-chunk builds, and like to say, you love the designs and those tutorials were easy to follow and build. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy to hear that from people, because a lot of the times people will say they like the build, but they won't tell me that it was easy to follow the tutorial, and I get a lot of complaints saying like I explain stuff too fast. And I try to tell everybody that what I'm doing is building... I'm building something which people can take as inspiration and not necessarily as a block-by-block tutorial, which is why I like to keep the videos fast. And obviously I want to be able to explain how to build it for people who want a block-by-block tutorial, but I don't want everybody else to tune out, which is why the videos come across like speed builds a lot of the time. I'm trying to serve multiple audiences here, and it doesn't always come across that way. So great, I'm really, really happy to hear that you are enjoying those. Dye sand red. You can? I don't think that's possible, is it? It might be possible on like console or pocket edition or whatever. Is it possible on this version? I'm gonna give that a try. I can get red concrete. Don't know if I can get red sand. Got some red dye in here. Let's just quickly give this a try. Nope. Didn't think so. Yes, nice try, but you can't, sadly. I think it might be different. If it's different on Pocket Edition or console, then that's probably because it's more difficult to find mesa biomes on those versions. What am I here for? Iron, that's it. I need more shears. Let's just make 6 sets of shears and get all the acacia leaves I possibly can. People try and use terracotta like a building block. Yeah, there's just different ways. I think the main complaint about terracotta is that it only works in 2x2s. And people like to build odd-numbered stuff, but you just got to think outside the box sometimes. There's different ways of doing it. Definitely different ways of using it. I mean, if you look at the kind of stuff that Zombie Cleo's been building with terracotta on this season of Hermitcraft, like the entrance to her temple and stuff, it's asymmetrical. You just have to not care. You just use the right terracotta textures and you put it in a build that looks like it works, and then you just get over the fact that it's not symmetrical. And your perspective on it changes completely. But you could surround red dye with sand, can you? I don't think you can. I've never done that. Let's have a quick look on the wiki. Red sand, here we go. Obtaining. Natural generation. Nope, can't be crafted. You can smelt it into glass. Can't be crafted. Dad jokes in the chat. Yeah, I imagine you can do that in like Quark or a mod or something, but not in vanilla, unfortunately. Wouldn't mind it being added to the game as a crafting recipe. I might use red sandstone more. And to be honest, you could probably do that in custom crafting recipes once they implement those in whichever update those are coming to. Apparently it's not 1.13. I think I heard that somewhere. Yeah, but this is vanilla, so you can't do it in vanilla. What do I use to record audio and how much was it? I have a microphone and a mixing desk because I had... My degree is in music production, so I had a bunch of this equipment anyway. This microphone probably cost about £60. The mixer cost 120. But this isn't going to be how most people record stuff. Like, a lot of people just get like a USB microphone and they are fine. Like a Blue Yeti or something. Can I please try surrounding sand with red dye? No, because it's not going to work. I don't feel like wasting more of my time. I never really liked doing this kind of checkerboardy thing. Maybe we'll do that. And then put that one there. Yeah, okay, that's a little better. Nitpicking. Like, none of this is going to matter, but I don't know, it matters to me right now, so... It's my way or the highway, Buster. We can probably put some leaves dangling down into here as well. That's going to look nice. You can walk under them still, that's good. It works on your Minecraft for some reason. There's something wrong with your Minecraft. Either that or you're just lying to get attention, which, you know, is possibly the dumbest thing to do. Yeah, I like having those occasional touches of green up in there, that's quite nice. Occasional touches. Very cool. Okay, oh, how much of this am I actually going to get built? I'm just losing concentration at this point. That's what streaming does to me after a while. I need to dig out some more of this. So I'll do a bit of mindless digging while I chat to you guys. Alright, Jack, alright. Let's not get too political here. Not that I have a problem with it personally, but I think other people might, so... And this is probably going to have to come down on all sides, like the tiered situation. This is going to be an ever-expanding build, I have a feeling. Hi, friend. And hanging gardens tend to be kind of like modular in a way, anyway. Like you can just add on to them anytime, and it's just going to look pretty intentional. What time is it for me? It is 12:52. Nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. UK Wales. UK Wales or IRL? Not sure I understand. Why am I looking on top when I read the chat? I have one monitor here, one monitor here. Like, they're stacked on top of each other because my desk is kind of narrow. I don't have 4 monitors like Tango Tech. Just got the 2. I think I might move this pillar 1 block back. I think it's kind of too close to the doorway here. So that's a 1, 2, 3, and a 1. And I just rebuilt it in exactly the same place because I'm an idiot. Why do I do this to myself? 1 block there. A 1, 2, 3, and a 1 again. There we go. That's better. Now I have some space. Yeah, Tango has 4 monitors. Impulse mentioned that on his stream the other night. Tango's working with 4 monitors. Which is just showing off. Isn't it? Like, what do you need a 4th monitor for? Got all this redstone I've got to look at. No, it's all good. Like, people have different setups for all kinds of stuff. Like, Terry Pratchett, the author, used to write with 6 monitors, I think. Because he was pretty intense about the writing. Now then, crafting table can go there, and we'll get some more slabs so we can fill out the floor. Like this. Really? Sandstone, please. Thank you. And we need some more regular sandstone as well to go under there. Just got to copy this from the other side. Boop. I guess we'll put a lapis block there. I mean, what harm's it gonna do? I think my chat is moving again. Yeah, there it is. I need to get more patrons so I can afford 2 extra monitors. I feel like before 2 extra monitors I would upgrade basically everything else, because I've only ever really needed 2. Like I see people saying like, I can't get No Man's Sky to work with 7 monitors and surround sound, and I'm like, I just want No Man's Sky to work. Although that's a different debate. My enchant particle's weird and not showing up. Yeah, I have a different, like you can see it glowing there. You can kind of see it glowing, but it's more subtle. Really wish I was close enough to my haste beacon for this to be a thing. It'd be so much easier to clear stuff out. I need to do something different with this floor as well. The floor is not looking too great. It's just sandstone. Kind of boring. Maybe some wood or something in here just to mix it up a bit. Maybe. Not sure. Need some lighting as well, but we'll get to that. What is this? This lighting error up there as well. Sleep, the process you're missing out on. Do you reckon junglewood? Would junglewood go well in here? I mean, maybe. I don't know, it's not doing it for me right now. Birchwood would kind of suck, but it's the closest to this colour. What texture pack do I use? BWO's leaves and enchantment staff. Lively default for the sky and the water. But that's it. Oh, and Accurate Terracotta by Denator Games. Which doesn't actually change the textures of the terracotta, it just makes it look in your hand like you're holding a terracotta block instead of a terracotta block the other way around. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do this off stream. I'm just finding it too difficult to think and concentrate on chat at the same time. You have severe insomnia. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. I hope that improves for you in later life. I remember having insomnia when I was a kid and it was not fun. So, hope that improves. Take care of yourself. Eat some vegetables. Go for a run. Have the main building so you know what floor space you have to work with and come up with a pattern. Yeah, probably. I'll probably do something like that. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stream, I think. We've been here for about 3 hours, so it's probably time to go and do something else. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. And check out today's episode of Decidedly Vanilla when eventually it arrives, which should hopefully be sometime soon. Take care, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.